All right, so you want to show what we're carving today?
So we are carving the barn life. Barn life, yeah. That's what this is called. This is the barn life stencil. Always been one of my favorites. I haven't carved it in a long time, but and I haven't carved it the way I'm going to carve it today.
Are you going to carve it inset?
I am going to carve it inset.
Hang on just a second, Dad. Take that off real quick. Remember, we got to hit the time lapse. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yes, I am going to carve the stencil inset. I'm going to carve the letters outset. I'm going to do kind of a reverse arch here.
Okay. Rod Hall's here. What's up, Rod?
Hey, Rod. You're a local boy.
That's right. See you tomorrow night, buddy. Jim Moulter, Nancy Hafler. Hafler?
Yeah.
Tom Shaw's here. Big Tom.
Hey, guys.
Let's see, where's my water at? So, Gwenny might pop in here in a little bit. I'm not sure yet. Angie Hall. John Fanza? Well, thank you, John. Back at you, buddy. Let's see. Tim Cahoon. Nathan DeCassie. All right. Get down there a little bit.
Jim Moulter, I saw him he was doing a video the other day, and he was putting some letters, I think, on like a trailer.
Yeah, he got a trailer for when he retires.
For woodworking kind of.
Yeah, sign carving trailer.
Oh, sign carving trailer.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I didn't know exactly what it was.
Barn file.
Huh?
Barn file. There we go. Always double check your spelling, guys.
I haven't sprayed it yet, fortunately.
Or have a sarcastic son around too.
Fuck.
Johnny and V are here. What's up, guys? Oh, Johnny, you remembered it's Gwenny's birthday today. She is 22. All right, so Precision Woodcraft says, it's so hard to sell hand-carved signs in the world of perfection from lasers and CNCs, man. You know, honestly, dude, it's in how you market it. When people... So, like, when we're selling on site and we say it's hand-carved and we get into the discussion of that versus machine-made, I tell them, you can go buy whatever you want for 20 bucks at Hobby Lobby. You know, it's not a craft. It's kind of like, I don't know, what's a good analogy for that? Something handmade.
Did you hand me a primer?
Yeah. Dude, I had a good one I was thinking of earlier. Basically, people are paying for your skill. You know, they can go buy mass-produced crap at Hobby Lobby or wherever. A 6x10 cargo trailer for taking things to shows. Put on a vinyl logo. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's what I saw a video. That's Jim Moulter, right?
Yeah, Jim Moulter. Guy Fagerman's here. Brandon Cabanillas, what's up? Make Trump hair grow again. Kurt Troutman, what's up, man? Mostly made in China. Exactly. You know, it's all in how you market it, to be honest. It really is. Greg Bybee, Sandra Callanan.
Yeah, I think when you're selling stuff on like that in person, if you're not carving on site, then you need to really advertise the fact that they're handmade, that they're one-offs, that they're freehand carved.
Yeah,
not CNC. So if you're not doing it on site, then they wouldn't know that. Well, you know, depending on how they look, but really play up the fact that these are handcrafted and they're not CNC.
Yeah, and you know another thing, guys, like if you're selling your signs online and you have a Facebook page, that looks good, Dad. You can do the letters outset?
Yes.
and you're selling the your stuff online, you got a Facebook page, put videos up of you actually carving so people see what goes into it. You know, don't just say handmade, because honestly people with CNCs say that it's handmade. So, you know, actually take quick little videos of you carving signs and doing custom work and stuff.
And then have a loop playing, like on an iPad or a TV, or if nothing else, your phone. But if you can have an iPad playing when you're out there selling them, if you're not carving on site,
Yeah.
that's a huge thing.
Yeah.
I think so, anyway.
No, when people see what goes into them, they're more willing to pay what you're asking. Justin Hellickson's here. What's up, Justin? I hope everybody's week is going well. Ours has been odd. We haven't gone to the gym once this week because I keep sleeping in. But that's all right. Next week, back at it.
All right.
All right, you ready? You can start off. Yep. You can use a carving liner at all, or just a profile?
Profile.
Okay.
Yep. I'm using profile right now. I think I'm going to start over here on the animals. That's the toughest part.
All right. Let's see here. All guys, Justin, appreciate you hanging out. Tom, it is insanely hot. Brandon, just keep working at it, man. It takes practice, but not near as much as a lot of, I don't know what that was about. Not near as much as a lot of other woodworking. Dude, Rod, you're the freaking best, man. That teak is awesome. I love that stuff. Jim, you know what? That's going to attract more eyes, man. Having you carving videos of you carving, because if you're not carving on site, people can't see how you're doing it. And I think it's going to help. I agree, Nancy. Philip, yep, one of a kind. Dad could make 500 of these exact same signs and they'd all be different. Michael Gutman, Bruce Treadway, face wax and bottle plate. Yes, Dad uses it all the time, Bruce. I don't really bother with it too much, but Dad really likes it. Maybe we can zoom in a little bit more. Hi, Pam. Stamp to put on all of your work. You know, I had a stamp at one time, Justin. Stamps are okay, but they get muddled really easily. If you're handling your work a lot, even with clear coat over it, I'm just not a big fan. A lot of people use brands. They get custom brands made, and those end up looking really cool if you get a nice one. Christian, it just depends. Like this one, I don't know, this will probably take Dad 45 minutes to an hour to carve this one. It just depends on what you're carving in there. Yeah, Jim, we'll try to snag some. I go on little missions Because anytime I go somewhere, Amy wants all the free stuff I can get her. Stickers, pencils, bags. At the Vegas show, I got her a couple of smiley face stress balls. So yeah, I'll see if I can snag some for you. Matthew, what's up, dude? Sam, do you like how it looks? Like, is it pretty detailed? Do you have your website and stuff on there? Oh, thank you, Nathan. Dad's been doing it a long time. Yes, Ken, that's right. Jim, are you not going to Austin this year? Absolutely, Perry. It's, you know what, man, it's a lot of fun, and it's kind of cool, especially like there's been a lot of stuff that I've went to carve and I'm like, I don't know if I can do this, but once it's all done, you're like, yeah, that looks pretty awesome. That's a good idea, Pam. You know, Jim, I can't say I blame you. We went to California last weekend, and my gosh, I haven't been there since February, and it's like the traffic doubled. I just could not wait to leave. All right, Justin, take it easy, buddy. Hey, Larry. Also, guys, we are doing a meetup in Austin, Texas. Crap, I just hit the trash can. Dad, can you remember the dates?
For Texas?
Yeah.
Like I would say,
Like the 17th through the 19th or something?
I want to say more like the 12th through the 14th or something like that.
Yeah, I cannot remember. And I can't use my phone right now because we're filming. But we will be doing a meetup in Austin, Texas. So if you guys are interested in that, shoot me an email, ryan@makeawoodsign.com. If there's enough interest, we'll get it all put together. If you guys want to go. So if you want to meet up, I think like last time we did it at a pizza place, it was really good. And we'll probably do the same thing. Just keep it nice and informal.
And it'll be on a Friday.
Yeah, and it'll be on Friday. So if you guys want to meet up, let me know. Shoot me an email, and we will see if there's enough interest. CNG, what's up, man? Or ma'am. I just kind of go off the name on YouTube. Oh, Mark finished his first customer sign. Right on. Oh, thank you. Well, I'm not the one carving it, but thank you for Dad. You know what I mean. Oh, September 11th through the 14th. Thanks, Mom. Oh, no worries, Brandon. We're going to be doing more traveling in the future. Nathan, yes, we have. Let's see if we have something. Oh, here we go. Here's one. This is actually how we do a lot of our, let me kind of zoom out. This is how we do a lot of our, like house signs and ranch signs. Let's see. My stupid fat hands. So the top two lines are outset, the bottom line's inset. Dennis Benante, what's up, man? Rudy Judith or Ruddy Judith? One or the other? Yeah, appreciate it, guys. If you could hit that little thumbs up button if you're digging what we're doing. Maybe even subscribe. Oh, and also, I haven't even mentioned it yet. Everything we're using is on our website, makeawoodsign.com. We've got all the router bits, the base plates for different routers, pretty much every router out there. Stencils, letters and numbers, man, we got it all. You know, Dennis, I think it depends, number one, on the quality of the battery. And also if you remember to turn them off, because a lot of times we don't. They don't last super duper long, but I think they last long enough. Especially if you have different routers. So like, because we have a different router bit in each router, so it's not like we're using the same two lights over and over and over, switching the router bits on the router. So that does make a difference, I'm sure. Oh, right on, Bruce. Alan Lynch is here. What's up, Alan? Yeah, get some better batteries than the ones that came with it, for sure. Hey, Bill. Yeah, well, it's supposed to actually cool down next week, I think. Pam, Mom is working on a couple other ones, but not as of yet. Sherman, Dad, this guy Sherman Vogel said your dad is going to be deaf. Get a CNC.
What?
Well, Grandpa did it for 50-something years. Dad's been doing it for 50-something years. And here we are. And we don't need a CNC. We prefer woodworking, not computer working. But that's just us. To each their own. Audra, so most of the time when we sell signs, what we do is we drill holes in the top and we give 4 screw eyes and 2 S-hooks. But you can do keyholes like that. Actually, that one I made for the Go Hunt guys, that was really heavy. So I just put a little piece of chain across the back with 2 panhead screws. So there's a bunch of different ways to do it. Hey, Bob Dobo, what's up, man? Okay. Bill Smiley's here. Hey, Tessa. That's a good question, Jim. Oh, Sherman didn't know what he was walking into tonight, did he? Oh, my beautiful wife is here. Hi, baby. Are you going down to the letters yet?
I'm going deeper around everything.
Oh, okay. All right, so Dad just finished the carving of the stencil at what, like 3/16? Yeah, at 3/16. Now he's dropping it down to a 1/4 inch, maybe a little bit more. And he's going to go around everything again. Babe, you see Johnny and V are here? Nathan, do you ever have to fix letters with a Dremel? I never have. But I guess it depends on what's going on with the letter. So yeah, what exactly do you mean by fixed one? Oh, right on, Bill. That's right, Bill. Dennis, I agree 100%. Blind in or go hungry? I don't get that one, Mark. Maybe I'm just not catching on, but that one I don't quite get. How do you like the lights, Audra? Oh, blend in. Oh, gotcha. That makes sense. Blend in or go hungry. I like it. Nathan, so actually I got an email from a guy that was asking a question kind of similar to that, where the lines are jagged and there's almost like burrs in the bottom of the carving. And it could be a number of things. Number one, if your lines are jagged, make sure your router's running at full speed. And another one, like if you're using the profile bit, I mean, man, you'd have to go in 3/4 of an inch for it to be too deep. Usually, if you're going too far, you're going to see some burring at the top of the board and probably some burning too. Miss Carmen is here. Hi, Carmen. Yeah, it takes a little getting used to, Audra. Yeah, Dennis, that upgrade is awesome. Okay. Oh. Perfect timing, Jim. All right, going on to the letters depth?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, also, guys, I know I mentioned it last week. We are talking about doing a meetup here in Arizona at our property in the springtime. So again, we're not going to do it if there isn't enough interest, and I know the springtime is kind of a different time frame than we're used to. So if you would be interested in that, if interested in coming down to Arizona, and it's totally free. It's basically just like a hangout. We hang out for a weekend and we do a little bit of carving. Mom usually does some sort of epoxy project. We barbecue, we hang out, have some drinks, and it's just a good time. It's a really good time, especially like, because we got people from all over, like Miss Carmen, for example, from Georgia. Tom, he's from Vegas. So it's just a really cool time to kind of come to the property and get to know everybody, and you make some great friendships. So if you're interested in that, then shoot me an email, ryan@makeawoodsign.com, and we're going to start making a list, and we want to kind of gauge the interest. So let me know if that's something you want to do. Audra, so we've done a ton of videos on like what to do with your spray cans and stuff. Is your primer really hot, or are you keeping it cool? Is it temperature controlled, I guess would be the best way to put it. Ken, yeah, he's pretty quick. Tom, do me a favor, dude. Shoot me an email and let me know you're interested in it, in the meetup, just because I can't remember after the live is over. So make sure you shoot me an email so I can put you on the list. Oh, letters are 1/4 inch? Dude, that's pretty small, Audra. That's tough. Hey, Dad, what advice would you give for spraying 1/4 inch letters to keep them from blowing around? Audra's saying she's spraying from pretty high up. Her cans are cool. She's been putting them in the fridge. That's just...
You start high and work your way down and let the black, if you're spraying it with black, let it kind of drip down to the board. You know, and it takes some time to get down there.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you're kind of just fogging it, I think.
Okay, did you hear that, Audra? Samantha's here. Hi, Samantha. Okay, so Audra, what Dad was saying is when you have something that small, the pressure from the can is going to blow it all over the place. So you want to start really, like, way higher than you think you need to be, to where the black actually kind of loses its momentum and just kind of fogs onto the letters. So you're not going to get a super duper clear line. You're just going to let the stuff, instead of thinking of spraying it on there, think of spraying it out and letting it just fall over the letters. Oh, yeah, Dennis Benante has a good tip there. You can use little glue sticks or glue dots. Yeah. That would be a good way to go too. Bruce, so if that's the case, if you're having a hard time getting the black primer down in there without it puddling up, keep that can moving. So like even if I have, so all right, so let's say I need to spray this, right? I won't just hold the can here and spray it. I'll move it across, even if I have to do it 3 or 4 times to get it just in that one spot. So keep that can moving, and I think that'll help. You might be able to do that, Jim, but spray adhesive would be really tough because that stuff's going to end up sticking on your router base, and carving it's going to be a real pain. As you go along routing, do you usually move the board side to side, or do you move your chair? That's not a dumb question at all, Nathan. It depends. Like something like this, we usually move the board side to side. If it's a big sign, then we move the chair. Double-sided tape might work, but it might be kind of hard to cut them in small enough strips to put on those tiny little letters.
You might be able to turn them over and use real light spray adhesive, but make sure when you put them in place that they're exactly where you want them to be.
Yeah.
That might be kind of tough. Spray adhesive on a piece of paper or a piece of cardboard, then put your letters down. Once you get them in place, just put a little pressure on them, and they might stick on there. Wouldn't that have the same effect though? The spray adhesive, wouldn't it blow them all over? Spray adhesive? Yeah. No, you just spray in the back of them. They don't have to be. You're just spraying the back of them on a piece of paper, and then put them in place on the board.
Yeah.
So that they have just a little sticky on the back of them.
Okay. All right. So, Audra, Jim's idea of spray adhesive might work, but you would have to spray the letters maybe on a piece of cardboard or paper, and then take them and put them on your sign. So that might work.
Yeah. I've done that before.
Oh yeah, Carmen, the humidity makes a huge difference. Like out here, everything dries so fast because it's hot and dry. The humidity, that makes a difference. Audra, this is actually a stall mat from Tractor Supply. It's a 3/4 inch one.
I'm going to go around the letters again.
Okay. Chris, I agree 150%, dude. Pam, very possibly. Yeah, let us know, Audra. Tom, yeah, dude. That primer, I mean, it honestly is kind of nice because that stuff dries so fast out here. Well, even like when we're doing the live, we don't have to wait for 10 minutes and try to fill time while the primer's drying. Christine Massey, hello. So also guys, I know I mentioned it before, but gotta do it again, you know, business and all. Everything Dad's using, all the router bits, base plates, letters and numbers, all kinds of stuff for sign carving. It's all on the website, makeawoodsign.com. And if you're brand new and you sign up for the email list, you get 10% off your first order. Now, I'm trying not to sound like a sleazy salesman, but it's just not working. All right, now the 90?
Yep.
All right. Where are you going to start?
In the artwork.
Okay. All right, there we go.
At about a quarter.
Okay. All right, Tom. Enjoy your dinner, buddy. Best darn supplies, period. That's right, Jim. Jim knows what's up. So Dad's carved this one before, but we did it outset. So this is actually the first time we've ever carved it like this. I actually think it's going to come out nicer. Appreciate that, guy. Oh, nice, Tessa. Terry, it depends on what bit you're using and what kind of board you're using. So like this is that blue pine. We've had a couple of boards of this stuff that didn't carve very well because it was a hard grain, but not that many. But then like if you get redwood, which I love carving redwood, but some of that stuff, man, you get the hard grain and it is really hard to hold a line. So the grain definitely does make a difference. Thanks, Glenn. Ernesto Chavez, how you doing, man? Yeah, I did do one, huh? That one came out good. You know what's funny? Is like when we're doing videos, it seems like the ones with the most information don't get that many views. It's always like the super duper fast, fast-paced ones that get more views, which I get, but it's kind of irritating. Like you put, hours of thought into how we're going to make this as entertaining as possible, but give the most information, and it gets like 600 views. But that's all right. That's the name of the game. The Milwaukee's a good router. I think it's too expensive, but as far as like how it actually works, it's a solid router. Something just happened? I should have kept my mouth shut. How's your battery?
Full.
That's a first. Yeah, Chris, I think we've all made that mistake, man. Sam Barada, hi Sam. Oh, sure, Bob. We've carved walnut, we've carved red oak. I don't like carving red oak, but yeah, we carved pretty much, well, I won't say everything, but a lot of stuff out there. Glenn, we actually have a full-size skill router. I don't think they have a palm router. Man, that thing all of a sudden sounds like it's not doing good. Oh, lights are coming.
Well, they must have gone off.
Oh. Oh, who do we have here?
Hello.
Hi, baby.
Happy birthday.
Look whose birthday it is. It's Buddy's 22nd birthday.
Hey.
Dub deuces.
It's my birthday.
Yes, it is. Hi, baby doll.
Hi.
So, oh, Robert, that's what I was going to do. Hang on, what's up, baby? That's what I was going to show you. So this one is actually, this is a live edge slab of walnut. See, it's a big old thick hunk. And this one was pretty grainy, but we carve hardwoods pretty often.
How long did you guys talk?
Not long. We got probably 15 minutes, maybe 20.
Okay, alright, I'm gonna go back inside.
Okay, baby. Huh?
I just want to pop in and say hi.
All right, baby. Does it sound like it picked back up?
Huh?
Does it sound?
I thought it was going to fail there. I thought it literally was going to stop, but
Yeah.
now it picked back up. I don't know. That's weird.
Guy Fagerman had an interesting question. He said, do you think wood chips got in there and clogged it up? I guess it's possible. It doesn't seem very likely, though.
I've never known that to happen. And this is completely closed.
Yeah.
It's not like this is a regular router that pulls in air from above. It's completely sealed at the top side.
Yeah.
So it'd be more likely to happen when you're sucking air through the top. I don't think that's it.
No, Ken, we pretty much use all cordless these days. Bruce, we do have a rigid palm router, but it's a corded one. And we don't use it very often, just because we don't really use corded routers very often. Now, Dad was going to get the rigid cordless, but didn't you say it was like $400 for the whole set, Dad?
On the what?
On the rigid?
It was way over 300 last time I looked.
Yeah, it's pricey, and we don't have any rigid batteries. Yeah, Glenn, everything we do is freehand. Tessa, that was the Milwaukee M18.
Time lapse still going okay?
Yeah. Let's see. Glenn, I've never tried it. You tried the Ryobi palm router, didn't you, Dad?
Briefly. Vernon had one that wanted me to try it.
Yeah.
And it worked okay. It was the only issue that I had with it. It was the collar kind of. I don't think would kind of drop down once in a while, but I don't think that was that. I think that was specific to his router.
Well,
I was kind of going wonky with it.
I know we sell a lot of Ryobi bases.
Oh boy, yeah. Ryobi rigid.
Yeah, but I don't have too much experience with the router itself.
I did use the rigid cordless. John had a rigid cordless. John Jernigan, when he was here, when I was teaching him how to carve,
Yeah.
he went and got a rigid cordless, and I liked it. It was good.
Yeah.
It was powerful, yeah. All right.
All right, Audra. Have fun walking the dogs. Pam, so the corded bower is still works. The cordless, I am not a fan. I just don't like it. The shaft lock shot out of it. One of the lights went out. I mean, if you could find one for $20, then it's worth getting. But other than that, there's a lot better options for a little less money.
What was that on? On the what?
The bower?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that kind of failed on us.
All right on, Christine. Well, let us know how it goes. And we appreciate you getting the starter kit. Okay, so Guy, you like the Ryobi? Well, a lot of people do. You know, Ryobi is one of those things, people just like to talk crap about it. Kind of like Nickelback. Nickelback's a great band. It's just popular to hate on them.
Who doesn't like a Nickelback? I'd rather have a Dimeback. Nickelback's better than...
That's a terrible joke, Dad. Terrible.
Well, I don't even know who Nickelback is. So.
Nickelback, they were really popular when I was in high school. Like right around the same time as like Creed. And they were a good band. I liked them.
Back when you were in high school,
That was 20 years
when you
ago.
first developed speakers and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Are you still going to be all right on the...
You know what? Can we...
How do you want to do this? You want me to come in front?
Yeah, can we do that?
Try. Like here?
Sorry guys, we're time lapsing with the other phone. Let's see.
We didn't plan this out, too.
No, we didn't. Bruce, cordless is just a lot more convenient, honestly, especially when you're filming. So cordless is just it's the way to go for us. And also when we're going out and carving on site doing demos, so much easier. Dad, you ever carved Ipe wood, IPE?
Oh, I've seen it. I can't remember whether I've ever carved it. It's very hard, I believe.
I've never even heard of it.
Yeah, it's an exotic.
Oh, right on, Nathan. Well, we appreciate that, man. Good sound.
All right.
I can understand that, Christine.
All right, I'm going to go set this in the sun.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Samantha, a lot of people really like the Ryobi. It might be one of those things, kind of like the Craftsman router, because I really like the Craftsman, but you know, it doesn't have the beef to run like the 3/8 90 degree and take out a ton of wood. So we keep it with, you know, a carving line or something, and it works great with that. Oh, ironwood. Yeah. We both carved ironwood.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the same thing.
Well, I didn't either, actually. It was very hard.
Clark, the Hercules corded router, that one actually did pretty good. Harbor Freight tried to compare it to the DWP 611. It's not. It's a decent router for the price. Now the Hercules cordless router, that thing works. We've had no issues with it, but man, it sounds like it's going to blow up. It just sounds terrible. We actually retired it. Of course, we have a buttload of routers. That's kind of Dad's thing. He buys routers. So I'm not a huge fan, especially because, you know, it's not a big enough price. So here's how I look at it. If it's a big enough price difference, let's say you buy a router for 50 bucks. And it's like, yeah, that thing works pretty good. And then your next step up is like $150. Well, then you buy the $50 one all day long because I'm cheap. But if the next step up is only 20 bucks, I'd rather spend a little bit more and get a much better router. Does that make sense? Bruce, I actually, when I was carving with corded routers, I really liked my little rigid. It was light, easy to maneuver, but I remember it did get hot quite a bit. Right on, Pam. Okay.
Alright.
You good? You all right over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, right on, Andy. That's awesome, man. You know, Vancouver, British Columbia. I've always wanted to go to British Columbia. It's all right. Oh, we've been working today, so our sander is a little bit beat up. So if you guys saw the short we did, here, this is a great, you know, live example since we're here. If you guys haven't gotten one of these disc sanding belt or disc cleaners, my gosh, man, it'll save you a ton of money on, so show it before, Dad. Sorry. So this is before. Let's see how it looks after.
It'll still be really dark.
It'll be dark.
But it'll sand a lot better.
Yeah.
Now watch how better it's.
Yeah, it's going to sand way better. Yeah. Night and day difference. I have a Bosch palm router and a 6 and Sons Mastercraft. Okay, nice. No kidding, Clark. Interesting. Oh, there you go, Guy. See, looking for those deals, man. Honestly, I got the little rigid router that I had. I got it on Facebook Marketplace. It was still in the box. It was open. I think it was used like once or twice. I got it for like 40 bucks. Facebook Marketplace is a great place to buy tools if you know what you're looking for. And most Harbor Freights have that little clearance table in the back, like they got a wrench set with one wrench missing or something, and it's just super cheap. Because, just ask my wife, I'm pretty cheap. In fact, a buddy of mine told my wife once, the first time a guy shows her a $20 bill, she's going to leave me. All right, Glenn, you too, man. Daddy, you need to go get the...
No, I got my sander right down here.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to use the mailbox.
Oh, all right. Good. Pam, if I could suggest any router, especially if you're already on the platform, it would be the DWP or DCW 600, the DeWalt. Well, you know what? Let me take that back. In a perfect world, I would suggest the Flex. I like the Flex a lot better. But if you don't have any of the Flex tools, then you got to buy the battery, the charger, all that stuff. But if you're looking for tool only and you have DeWalt tools, I would go with that. Thanks, Mark. You know what? I think I agree, Pam. I think I like it better this way. I think it looks cool. Well, like Dad says, Kurt, he doesn't know a lot about a lot, but he knows carving. That is a great question, Ken.
You use that sander more. I like that.
I know, that little thing's actually pretty nice. Captain Ken asked, now what do you do with all these signs you make?
We're hooked up with a charity in the area that has auctions for kids for Christmas. Kids that are underprivileged kids that are looking for toys. So at Christmas time, we save them up and then we donate them for them to auction them off at Christmas time. Yeah, hopefully.
I think you need another one.
Yeah, there might be. Is there a can up there?
No. Oh, this one's pretty good, actually. Darlene Tarleton's here. Hi, Darlene.
Darlene?
How are you and Rowdy doing?
All right. Are we ready?
Uh,
Is that all right?
yeah, that looks good. All right, you're good. Nathan, yeah, you can use an orbital sander. Just, you know, if you're switching discs, it could take a while. That's why we really like the disc sander, just because it's so much faster. But you can definitely use a random orbital sander. You know what? I like that a lot better than the other way.
Than the outset.
Than the outset, yeah. That looks really good.
The outset letter is kind of, I don't know. I just think it kind of sets it off.
Yeah, I agree. All right.
Another giveaway.
Yeah, another giveaway. Okay, we're going to stop that. All right, so,
Okay.
Dad, I'll give you the mic.
Any questions we need to answer that you haven't answered already?
I don't think so. Here we go.
Okay. All right, you guys, there you go. That just gives you another version of the Barn Life stencil. I really like this stencil. I think if you're in a rural area and you're going to craft shows and stuff, I think this stencil could be very popular. I think a lot of people would like it. So, or even if you're selling them online. So anyway, that was fun to carve. And this blue pine is just, it's becoming my favorite to carve. It literally carved like butter. It really carved nice. So anyway, that is it, guys. I hope you like that.
Check out the website.
Yeah, check out the website, makeawoodsign.com. We've got everything over there. Router bits, base plates, stencils, templates, layout letters, all different kinds of stuff. Hundreds and hundreds of products, and we're adding more all the time. So if you guys have any questions, you can email me, eric@makeawoodsign.com. We are going to be going live again next Thursday, I believe, if Lord willing, everything goes right. So hope everybody has a great weekend, and stay safe out there. We love you. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.